Friday fills. We're here with Larry again, doing a heavy rock track this week, right?
Yes,
Pretty
sir.
cool. He's going to be talking about hand-foot combinations when playing fills in this genre and some other fun things. So let's get talking about it.
So this week's track, it's a little bit harder rock. I'm going to work a lot on hand-foot combinations, alternating, 2 hits on the snare, 4 on the kick, maybe moving around the rack to the floor. I don't know yet. We're going to find out. At the end of the track, I actually have a fill that balances out the guitar, and it's a triplet pattern between snare, feet, and then rack toms, feet, floor tom, feet, and all of them form a giant triplet. Any of these combinations you can literally alternate on any instrument in front of you. You can play them between cymbals, between snare and hats. You can play literally any combination. That's another big thing about fills is don't get yourself locked into snare, rack, floor, crash. Vary it up a little bit, change it. You can play the same sticking and the same pattern in a different way, and it's going to sound totally different. It's magic how that happens, but that's one thing that I always see with my students is they get locked into a pattern.
Yep.
And even myself. I mean, I've played a ton of music, and you find yourself getting into that comfort zone to where you find a fill that you really like, and then you abuse that fill.
Oh, yeah.
Just change up where you're actually hitting. Change up accent points. Change up different dynamically. Build up on one and build down on another. Those are all different things that you can do.
Absolutely.
But yeah, in this track, it's going to be pretty straightforward hard rock with two bigger fills that are hand footwork combination. So
awesome.
I hope you like it.
That fill at the end, I hear what you're talking about with the triplets placed around. I mean, that was awesome. It was super clean, tight, and to end the song that way, just really gives it that extra kick.
Little push.
Yeah, that push to just really solidify the end of a heavy rock song. You're not gonna end it with just kind of a mediocre fill. You gotta push it to that final note.
Absolutely.
And go from there. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free to post about it in the comments. Maybe Larry will come back a little bit later and break down that fill for you. I'm sure he'd love to come have an excuse to hang out again. So once again, thanks to 1710 Percussion for sponsoring us with this beautiful drum set. Larry, you want to show off that snare drum? That's a pretty fun snare drum.
Yeah. It's a beach snare drum, 14 by 6.5. The wrap on it is actually done by my sister, Angela Schotter.
That's really cool.
Yeah, she actually made the painting and turned that into the wrap of the shell.
That's pretty cool, man. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Friday Fills. Special shout out to Larry for joining us. As always, if you like the track, you can download it at the link below. Subscribe, that way you don't miss any upcoming videos, and we'll be back next week with some more fun drum things.